Garten of BANBAN Chapter 8 Anti-Devil. For a parent looking for their missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance time. Huh? What is the sound?
Rise and shine, you disgusting little thing! Of all the units you could have been placed in, you just had to come where I was stationed. I can't even stand to look at you.
I think I'm trapped in a prison, but how do I escape?
Open it up! Head downstairs to where the line is and make no sudden moves. I'm watching you.
At least I managed to get out of this narrow place.
Il n'y a rien à voir ici, madame. Bougez de là.
You're saying you saw nothing? But I can clearly see that hitting.
Pick up that can.
The guard dropped the can on the floor. You can press E to pick it up.
Now throw it away back there.
The trash can is at the back. Now I just need to stand in line with the prisoners. The door will open, and the prisoners will go out one by one. Let's wait until the ones in front leave. Objective: get your ID card. Before getting the ID card, let's take a look around this prison first. This place is quite a large detention facility. Hand and work slips? Let's start by checking this area first. I see some familiar friends here. Let's take a look at which friends are locked up here. Oh, hello, teacher. Many students are locked up here. Could there be friends locked up on the upper floor too? Familiar students are locked up here as well. Here is Nabnalina. I've checked all the friends locked up here. Now let's move on to what I really need to do. And for some reason, a family list is drawn here, truly fitting for the BANBAN universe. But how can I escape from here? This seems to be the place where ID cards are issued.
I'm gonna need to see an ID, pal.
Siadaj, żebym mógł ci zrobić zdjęcie.
Sit down to take your picture.
Weź swoją kartę i przejdź na miejsce pracy.
The ID card has been issued.
Mam nadzieję, że zaharują cię na śmierć.
Objective: head to the work site.
Wow, you're just as ugly in the pictures. But that's on me. What did I really expect from a human? Head right in and the supervisor will fill you in on what needs to be done.
Looks like I'm supposed to work here.
Ah, l'humain. Quoi? Tu vas rester planté là et essayer de te faire un pote? Prends une pioche et au boulot! Ces rochers vont pas s'extraire tout seuls. Hein.
Mine rocks for your possible freedom. Let's mine the rocks and talk to that familiar friend back there.
Oh, it's you. Look at where your antics have landed us both. You fool. I'm never reaching the beach now. You're never seeing your children again.
Allez, assez discuté. Au travail.
This is all your fault. The surgeon runs everything now.
Speak with the supervisor.
Ça ira pour aujourd'hui. J'ai été sympa parce que c'est ton premier jour. Demain, ça sera au moins le double. Et reviens ici demain à la même heure. Hein. Et après-demain. Et le jour suivant. Et tous les jours. Rends ce papier et retourne te coucher.
If you mine all the rocks here, you can hear some extra dialogue.
T'es sûr que t'es humain? On m'a dit que vous étiez faible.
From here on, it says the same things we heard
Et
earlier.
reviens ici demain à la même heure. Hein.
Hand in your work slip. Okay, objective. Return to your cell and get rest for tomorrow. I need to go in here, but the door won't open. If I wait a moment, someone will come up to me.
¡Hey tú! ¡No entres todavía! El jefe quiere hablar contigo. Acompáñame.
Let's follow this friend.
Muéstrate respetuoso ahí dentro o tendrás que vértelas conmigo.
Now I can go in here. Whoa.
If it isn't Syringian's puppet, the provoker of gorillas, the survivor of impossible odds. Half of my body is still numb because of you and your doing. I should have ended you when I had my chance, but we are in the present now. You know, you remind me of myself. We have both done all the dirty work for Syringian, only to be played for fools in the end. I trust you feel the rage of betrayal that burned through me the moment I came out of the pouch. But this changes tonight. You, myself, and my friend keeping watch, you are getting out of here tonight. Luck is clearly on your side, and we definitely need that. Grab anything you need and meet me here in a few hours. Anybody hear about our little meeting here, and your head will be my lunch.
It's been quite a while since Sir Dadadoo. Here lies a friend that looks like Jumbo Josh.
Sigue el plan, ¿ok?
Alright, now let's head to my room and get ready for tomorrow.
Well. Meet your new warden, you cockroaches. You thought you could just simply escape my prison, didn't you? I've been enforcing the law for all my life, you fools. And as such, I know my way around criminals a little too well. They say everyone has a price. The price of your friend here just happens to be a strawberry lollipop.
Lo siento, chicos. Fue una oferta que no pude rechazar.
Everything started to fall apart the moment you showed up, ex-partner. Bitter Giggle, the Queen, the invasion of the Naughty Ones. The singular common factor has never been so clear. For once, I'm on the right side of history. Now justice will be served. And to repurposing they go. Now I'll do what I should have done from the beginning. It ain't bringing anybody back from the dead, but at least I'll be satisfied. What in the...
Oh, does this mean I can finally escape?
Everyone, get in the back! Now!
Wow, Toadster is smiling, even though it was attacked. Then let's get out of this prison. Alright, let's escape now. Driver, let's go faster.
Buckle up, friends. This ain't my first rodeo.
I like this escape scene.
Landmines ahead! Mayday! We've fallen off the bridge!
Garten of BANBAN Chapter 8 Anti-Devil. The escape failed. This place looks kind of familiar. This looks like Chapter 0, doesn't it? Seeing this, I'm now certain. And behind me, I see a closet. It feels like I've been waiting a long time for that closet to open. At last, the secret of the closet has been revealed.
Who are you? Are you it? I thought 17 was the seeker. Are you even playing with us? Too bad for you. This spot is already taken. Wait, someone's coming. They're gonna give my hiding spot away. Close the door and hide.
Objective: close the closet and hide under the table. I can't hide in the closet with him. Let's go under the table instead. It's been quite a while since BANBAN 2.
Hey, it's been a while. Whoa, what are you doing here? I'm glad to see you're okay. At least I know what happened to me wasn't in vain. Last I remember, you and I were almost caught by the naughty ones, and then I was attacked. And after, I just woke up on a hospital bed. Apparently the surgeon runs things now. Since when? Whatever, I'll need to talk more with him. I'm here to pick up an old friend of mine that the surgeon says we need. He seemed to know what he's doing, so I volunteered. You should come with us. We'll be safe back in his office. Do you mind getting that other door for me? I'm in pretty bad shape.
Objective: open the closet.
I told you, close the door!
It's time to go, old friend. If I had known you were here this entire time, I would have come down sooner.
Finally, the two have met.
Wait, 6? It's really you.
6? What do you mean?
Now is not the time for joke 6. Hide and seek is no laughing matter. Are you gonna tell 17 about my location? You'd be cheating if you do.
Wow, that closet must have really messed your head up.
You showed me this hiding spot, remember? You told me to wait in here.
What? No, you've gone missing and now we found you. We need to go somewhere else.
Is 17 gonna find us there? We'll lose if he does.
No, we'll be completely safe from 17.
Now let's follow those two. Now this path is opened up for me to go through. But what in the world is this place?
This train should take us straight to the surgeon's office. Man, do I want today to be over already.
Am I supposed to get on this train? Before boarding that train, I'll just check one thing. Objective: board the train when you are ready.
The surgeon told me all sorts of crazy things that happened while I was gone. You teaming up with the surgeon to fight Sir Dodadu using Josh? Sounds like something straight out of a dream. Did that really happen? Or even are both of them now? I've never had so many questions that needed answering before. The sooner we arrive at our station, the sooner I can get my answers.
Why'd the train stop?
Emergency announcement.
Attention, all beautiful citizens of my facility. A dangerous human has recently escaped containment. We are offering a bounty of 10 lollipops for their apprehension. They are wanted dead or alive. They will claim to be in search of their child. Do not fall for their pleas. They are liars. The new reclamation team has been dispatched. Do not interfere with their duties, or you will be severely prosecuted. Have a fantastic day, Father out.
That sounds an awful lot like you. But why? I thought you were working together. We can't have you come with us. They'll destroy you on sight. Alright, here's what we'll do. There is one final station between here and the surgeon's office, which is the old clinic. We'll drop you off there. The back door of the clinic should lead you straight to the back door of the tower where the surgeon is. The office is in one of the top floors. We can then use all of the equipment there to secretly locate your children without the surgeon knowing. Does that sound like a plan? Just make your way through the clinic and meet back with me in the tower.
I've arrived somewhere. Looking out the window, it feels like I ended up in the same place as before. Since the train has stopped, this must be the destination.
We're here. Take this. You're gonna need it.
Is this a key card?
Good luck. See you soon.
Bye!
And just like that, I parted ways with the two friends. Then let me continue on my journey. There's a floppy disk lying here. Other than that, there's nothing special. There are many unknown things here. Press F to turn on the flashlight. Now I'm about to explore the darkness. Banban's kindergarten. Please insert a module. Bitter Giggle assistant? Hey, Bitter Giggle.
Hey there, Dr. Uthman! I'm the Bitter Giggle assistant. How are you doing on this fine day? I'm detecting that the last doctor to clock in did so a very long time ago, which means there's sure to be a backlog of patients. Before I can let you right in, I'll need to do the routine physical scan. Stand on the cross so we can begin. It shouldn't take too long.
Objective. Stand on the X to get scanned.
Hold still. It won't hurt. Hopefully. Great! Now I'll do my calculations. Where do I even begin? I'm detecting a lot of abnormalities. None of your body parts are particularly healthy, but most importantly, I'm detecting significant damage to your skull, possibly due to blunt force. Did someone hit you over the head recently? Then there's your right arm. Have you been holding something for an extended period? You need to rest that arm. I'm also detecting significant damage to both of your legs. Have you fallen from a large distance recently? Allow me to see if there's any doctors on the premises that can check on you. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not detecting our primary doctor or any human doctors on the premises currently. But you might just be in luck. Our makeshift doctor is indeed here. But before you head on inside, I'm obligated to give you a special tool. As you know, this facility treats both humans and non-humans, so all humans on the premises are required to keep this remote handy at all times. It acts both as your key to accessing certain rooms, as well as a deliverer of non-lethal electric shocks. At a time, the remote can hold charges of a singular color, which would allow you to access rooms that require a charge of said certain color. You may also combine colors of charges to create new colors. For example, a red charge and a blue charge make a purple charge. Let's give it a try. See those panels behind you? The charging stations on the floor allow you to receive a colored charge, which you can then exert onto the hanging panels.
Objective. Hit the panels with the correct colors.
You did it! Great job! A list of possible color combinations is to my left. Feel free to stare at it for as long as you like. Head on inside and the makeshift doctor will see you right away. Also, if you find any patient modules inside and would like to view them, feel free to bring them back to me and I'll show you its contents.
Optional patient files can be given to the assistant. And only now have I been able to enter this place. The old clinic. This place is quite dark. Let's use the flashlight to light the way as we move forward. Let's press this switch too. And I need to shoot purple lightning at that panel. First, I'll go back and set it to purple. Alright, now let's keep going. It looks like a clinic that's been abandoned for quite a long time. I wonder what strange things might appear here. Oh, I found another one here. Optional patient files can be given to the assistant. This place requires a new color. Let's go somewhere else first. I found one here as well. I feel like I need to go this way, but it's blocked, so let's look for another path. Here it is. I found it. There's a note here. First, let's go to Bitter Giggle Assistant to check the discs we've collected so far.
This module is for cases 12A to 12G. They appear to have been a group of very similarly structured cases meant to mimic the behavior of human children. Wow, there's a lot of entries on here detailing their troubled behavior and hard time understanding human commands. It states here that only one of the 8 subcases actually managed to reach satisfactory levels of the desired behavior, but doesn't specify which one. Testing on the remaining subcases continues to this day.
Let's check the next one too.
This module is for cases 10B to 10G. It appears that these were subcases created solely for the purpose of allowing case 10 to develop motherly traits and case 21 to develop fatherly traits. They appear to be miniature versions of both case 10 and case 21, even having an almost identical DNA. The module mainly details the molding of their bodies and application of DNA. You're probably very familiar with this process, Uthman.
Now let's head to a new place. Here it is. This room is the minigame zone. You just need to change the remote's color and shoot lightning at the panel with the matching color. If you shoot the wrong one, as you can see, you'll have to start over from the beginning. In this video, I'll only show the gameplay of the final round. I received a keycard as a reward for completing the minigame. Of course, let's use the newly obtained keycard to open a door we couldn't open before. I found another one here. Wow, here's another keycard. A new area has opened. What could this place be for? For some reason, this keycard can't be taken yet. There's a strange friend here banging its head against the wall, and this also looks like a minigame zone. Before proceeding here, shall we first check the discs we've collected so far? Let's head back to the Bitter Giggle Assistant.
This module is for case 6C. Most of the entries on it are missing or corrupted, but allow me to inform you of what data remains readable. unspecified point in time, the clay body of 6C was brought to this clinic to receive its first application of DNA. Its DNA appears to have been a more perfected version of the DNA of a previous failed case, the original Case 6. There's also mention of a theoretical Case 6D, a variant of 6C, in that it was hypothetically possible to manifest, but was never actually observed. The entries into this module end very abruptly, and not because they are missing or have been corrupted. It's very strange. This module is for cases 4B. It appears that cases 4B make up the majority of non-human patients that are treated at this clinic. Their injuries include everything and anything imaginable. Only Case 4 was permitted to operate on them, since no other staff members understood their anatomy quite like Case 4. Which makes sense, given that Case 4 is the one that creates instances of Cases 4B. Looks like you found all the modules that haven't been transported out of the clinic. Your love for knowledge is truly admirable, Uthman.
It seems I've checked all the discs in this area. Now let's go to the friend who is banging its head against the wall. Hey, hello?
Who are you? Are you here for a checkup or something? Can't you see? I'm busy. All right, I know you. Father wants you dead. There's a big bounty on your head. 10 lollipops. My mouth is watering just thinking about them. But you've done me a great favor. One which I will never forget. You created my one true love, Nabnalina. How could such a beauty even exist? That stupid blue spider has it all. And what does he do? I don't know. Probably spider things. The way things are, I'll never be hers. I don't even know where she is. So you and I will create her right here in the lab. I've been failing miserably trying to do it by myself. You've done this before. You just need to do it again. The hard part's done. You just need to do the last task. We need to reprogram this suturing machine to properly conclude the operation. It just needs to know what movements to do, which you'll replicate on this dynamic floor. Just step on the right buttons in the direction shown on the screen. Got it? And don't let the timer run out either.
This is also a minigame zone. It's made up of 3 rounds, and each time you clear a round, you can hear the doctor's dialogue. If you press the wrong button, you'll have to start over from the beginning.
Don, you've got to focus!
Let's clear the first round right away.
Okay, we're getting there. We can actually do this. We've got to do it a few more times, just to make sure, though.
I'll clear the second round right away, too.
I knew I could count on you. One more time, and we're good to go.
I won't skip the final round, and we'll play it directly. Just like the previous minigame, I'm only showing the last round, because the first and second rounds are repetitive. If there's only one button, you just press that one. But if there are several buttons shown with an arrow, you press them in the direction the arrow points. This game is quite intuitive, so it's easy to understand. So all you need to do is be careful not to make a mistake.
Finally, I can already picture our first date. I bake the meanest Divanium cakes. She'll love them. Now the machine will do its thing. You're about to witness greatness.
Oh. This one looks kind of cute, but also kind of strange. Oh, it opened its eyes.
Hello? Can you hear me, Nabnalina? Papa? You don't look like her. Papa? Just... can you say anything else?
Papa! No, what's happening? Hey, stop it!
Was that enough for you, my darling?
No! Why is this happening again?
It had to be done. But I cannot give up. Let's take a break and we'll try again. Go grab my keycard from the back.
At last, I can finally take the keycard. Huh, where did the doctor go? This way is blocked. On the floor here, I see traces. Am I supposed to follow them? I hear a scream. Let's hurry before something happens. Holy! What on earth is that? Clorenzo, the smallest of items, topple the greatest of beasts. He is a great beast. For this boss fight, you just need to run around the area in circles and shoot lightning that matches the color. Red, faulty wiring detected by proximity. The next color is blue. Now it's purple. That means what we need next is red. Oh, I finally survived. I hope you rest in peace. Now let's head to a new place. There's a note here. Let's press that switch over there too. It seems I'm done with this room. Let's head to the room across. This room also just needs a single switch to be pressed. I finally escaped the abandoned clinic. Objective: reach the tower to meet with Banban. There's nothing here but a long, dark, and lonely alleyway. Only some striking posters are pasted around here.
So, is this how you pictured the place would be with Father running things?
It's chaos. Why does he want that human so bad anyway?
From what I've heard, humans are made of lollipops, and Father wants it all for himself. I don't know if that's true, though.
Which part? Humans being made of lollipops, or that being the reason Father wants them captured?
Both?
How long do I have to wander in this darkness? For some reason, a red carpet is laid out here. And here stands a statue of Syringan. Tower of the Surgeon. Objective: find Banban. There's a note here too. Now that I've checked the note, let's take the elevator. An elevator that looks like this makes me worry it might fall. But I guess I have no choice but to ride it. Looks like I'll have to go up quite high. Let's go up quickly. What is this place? Is it an art gallery? Let's take a moment to view the artworks here one by one. Huh? Why is Flumbo trapped in here? Free Flumbo. It looks like sculptures are on display here too. I'll take a look at them one by one. Of course, it's not really a situation where I should be viewing them. It's just that I feel like I won't get another chance to view them, if not now. As for this drone, it activates when you shoot lightning at it with the remote. What? That one just now wasn't an artwork. Let's continue viewing the other pieces. Now the art gallery tour is over. Let's go rescue Flumbo. The switch can be found in this corner. Oh, why is that rising up? This one is rising up too. Now Flumbo has been freed.
Phew! What kind of version of hide and seek are we playing exactly? Where is everybody? Where's 8 and 17 and 26 and Truffletooth? 6 said my hiding spot was the best one and I was still found first. We have to get out of here and find a new hiding spot before they come back.
They? Who are they supposed to be?
Repurposing is absolutely necessary. The facilities used for him disappeared the moment he vanished. Oh, would you look at that? What do we have here?
Sit back down on the bed, buddy.
But why? I don't understand what's going on.
We were going to explain to you the new rules of the game. Yeah, that's it. Just go sit back down and we'll explain everything. And you, human, do you want to play hide and seek with us?
You're lying! You were the Seekers all along, and now you want me to lose the game!
What?
I'm not gonna lose, and there's one thing you need to know about me. I don't lose, I vanish.
What? What? Wow, I'm falling. Jesus, where am I falling to? The smell of Gavanium has never been stronger. This place feels like a hut. It feels as if time has been turned backwards. With unknown music playing, the journey in this strange place has begun. Gavanium Village. It really feels like a world where the clock has been turned backwards. Let's start by exploring the area around here. The stomach of the beast will protect us.
Oh, you're awake. You're, a lot smaller than I pictured humans would be. Anyways, the Elder wants to speak with you. He's in the hut across from that bridge to your right.
From here, I just need to cross the bridge on the right. I'll take my time looking around the other places. Strange lumps can be seen all over this village. Since they'll be needed later, it's best to roughly remember their locations.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Welcome to our humble village, where you can only enter from the sky. I am the Elder, and you and your friend almost landed on my head. What my villagers think if I die such a humiliating death? But it's okay. We don't choose where we fall. I assume you both want to get out of here as soon as possible. It's not gonna be easy. The people are quite angry with your friend. Let's go visit him and I'll explain more there, but first, can you help look for my crown?
I just saw where the crown is. Find the crown of the Gavanium Elder and return it.
There it is. Thanks. Now let's go see your friend.
Follow the Gavanium Elder to his destination. Huh? Flumbo?
Hey! You've got to get me out of here!
This is where I explain the trouble you're both in now. Sometime after you both fell down here, our neighboring village burned down. Survivors claim that your friend was behind the fires. They claim to have seen him commit the act.
What? That's nonsense!
I personally believe you, but it's not up to me alone to decide what to do with you. If we could get all the ministers of the village to vote in favor of letting you go, I could set you free. You gotta make a reputation for yourself around here, friend. The ministers wear special bands on both of their wrists. Win the ministers over, and have them give you their votes in crumpled paper. Then get back to me so we can count the votes together. Only I will open the papers. Do not peek. I'll know if you do.
Do what he wants and get me out of here. Please.
Grab the voting paper. Collect the votes of the release from the Gavanium ministers. Ensure the votes are in the favor of Flumbo. Objective. Collect the votes of the 3 ministers. I see a strange friend dancing down there. Let's say hello to that friend. As expected, I can't reach that friend. The void. You're still falling. It has started again. Then let's go collect the votes. The first minister is here.
Intentas ganarte mi favor para salvar a tu amigo asesino, ¿eh? Bueno, podría ser posible. Estoy cocinando mi famoso y secreto platillo de Gavanium, pero necesito un ingrediente especial y tengo las manos ocupadas. Te daré mi voto si logras traerme 10 unidades más de este ingrediente. Puedes encontrarlas cerca del fuego de cocina. Deberían estar por todo el pueblo.
Gather 10 ingredients for the Gavanium minister. You just need to gather these lumps. Let's meet the second minister too. It's here in the clothing store.
Ah, you're that human that fell out of the sky. Look, I don't actually believe your friend did what he's being accused of, but I'm in desperate need of your help. I can't give you my vote unless you help me. Forgive me. I have decided to confess my love to the person I like the most. But there's a problem. I don't see very well, and my clothes got mixed up, so I need you to pick a matching outfit for me. Help me pick a hat, a tie, and a pair of shoes of the same color. I'm trusting you with this. And don't try to steal any of it. One time, I killed a guy for trying to steal my treasure.
Help pick a matching outfit for the Gavanian minister.
My hats used to amaze all of the ladies. I feel 20 years younger. Finally, I think I'm ready. Thank you. I'll gladly give you my vote if you give me the paper.
Follow Gavanian minister.
I've come to confess my love.
In your dreams, you're not even wearing matching clothes.
Oh. Maybe she couldn't handle my aura.
If the colors are matched.
I've come to confess my love.
Are you some kind of angel?
I still got it.
Then let's keep collecting the lumps. While gathering the lumps, let's also go meet the third minister. The fisherman up ahead is the minister.
Hey, you want to help me out with something? No? But you want to help your friend, right? Help me and you can count on my vote. We're fishing, you and I. Well, just me, but you're gonna help with keeping me awake. Every time I catch something, it gets away because I doze off. That's where your job comes in. Just poke me every time you see me starting to sleep. I'm feeling sleepy already.
If you don't poke it and just leave it alone.
Dang it! Just poke me when you see me starting to sleep.
From now on, it will keep dozing off. Just poke it a few times.
Well, it looks like a slow day today. Just like yesterday, and the one before, and the one before that. But I appreciate your help anyway. Give me the paper so I can give my vote. Wait! Looks like I've got something! Oh, this is big.
Wow! One of the ministers has disappeared. Then let's keep going. This village seems larger than I expected. Okay, looks like I've gathered everything now. Let's bring what I've collected so far to the minister.
Esto servirá. Sigue así.
You just need to hand them over a total of 10 times.
Esto será suficiente por hoy. Puedo darte mi voto si tienes el papel.
Objective. Return to the Gavanian elder.
Okay, I see you got all 3 votes. Let's take a look. No, no, and no.
Huh?
What did you do? Now I'm never getting out of here.
No, that's not entirely true. There's one final thing we can try. We have to somehow prove to the village that Flumbo was not the one behind the fires.
And how are you gonna do that?
I don't know. But we can start by searching the abandoned village where the fires happened. Come with me, friend.
Objective. Follow the Gavanian elder. You can just follow along without thinking.
Let me know whenever you're ready to head to the other village.
No special preparation is needed. Let's go. You'll keep walking down a rather dark path. Abandoned village.
Let's take a look around. We have to be missing something.
Objective: search for clues in the abandoned village. First, you need to pick up the scissors here, and then head into the darkness. There's a bridge hidden in the darkness here. Is this a cave? What exactly am I supposed to do here? I see something over there. Huh? Why is there a plushie here? Who are you? Why did you appear here? Is that yours? Varza. His fire breath requires refuels. It's a boss fight. Of course, avoiding the boss's fire attacks is important. And this time, the battle requires using the remote. When the boss comes near the player, it breathes fire. At that moment, just move out of the fire's range. The boss attacks with fire about 5 times. The boss breathes fire about 5 times, then moves to search for fuel. Just like before, charge the remote and shoot it at the fuel supply spot. You just need to repeat this. Just one more time to finish it. Roughly around here is where you should shoot.
So thirsty.
Once you understand how to fight, it's easy. This friend seems to really like plushies. Now it looks like I should return to the Elder. Speak with the Gavanium Elder at the entrance.
Whoa, are you okay? What happened? Who's that over there? Did you take him down all by yourself? I guess I owe you and your friend an apology. The entire village does. Come with me. I'll tell the others about what happened here. They'll believe me, but at least now I'm sure myself. Let's make things right.
Objective: follow the Gavanium Elder. All I need to do is follow behind the Elder. The destination is where Flumbo was earlier.
Free to go. Sorry about all this.
What happened? Why the sudden change of heart?
Your friend and I found out who the real perpetrator is. I'm sorry about this.
Okay. Aren't you gonna unlock it?
It was never locked in the first place.
Oh.
Both of you, come with me. There's something I want to show you.
Let's follow the Elder again. The conversation will only start once Flumbo comes here too.
There's something you should know about yourself, Flumbo.
Flumbo? Who's that?
You are. Forget this 6C nonsense. Your real name is Flumbo, and you were robbed of your true purpose. You were created to become the superstar of the facility's cast, and this did not sit well with everybody.
Is this some kind of joke that you're both playing on me? It's not funny. Today's been confusing enough as it is.
This is the truth. I'm not sure if you've ever seen your body fully, but this person that's in the center of the drawing on the wall, that's you.
Is that Seven standing next to me?
Out in the world, you'll see a forged version of this family portrait because you've simply been erased from history. But now you're back after all this time you've gone missing. You're gonna claim what's yours. I knew the truth, and so I was thrown down here.
I need some time to think.
We've been through a lot. You look understandably tired, friend. Feel free to rest in the guest house where you first woke up. I believe there's also someone there who wanted a word with you.
Objective. Check on your house. Huh? Why are you here?
We continue to meet in the strangest of places at the worst times. I managed to escape that wretched prison, but they quickly found me and threw me down here. When will your reign of chaos end, I wonder? Regardless, there is an additional thing I want to show you. It sure looks like you need it.
Huh? What is this place?
Morning. New day, new beginnings.
Shut up.
Where are they taking us, Stinger?
I don't have a clue. That is the reason I'm informing you to shut up. But I'm going to be frank. This seems like it's the end for all of us.
That can't be. This is not how I imagined I'd die. Thought it'd be more dramatic.
I do not have a problem facing death. I'm just devastated I am facing it with you.
Wow, thanks. Me on the opposite hand, I'm very glad I'm dying with you guys. It's been an honor trying to find the beach together. What about you, Captain? Are you happy we're about to get executed? Captain? If only you paid your taxes, Captain, we wouldn't be in this dilemma. What was that?
We are here.
It seems we've arrived somewhere. Where in the world is this place? The weather is really nice. What? Why is Sir Dadadu here?
First, the monkey.
Huh? Captain?
No, Captain! Take me instead!
Stop. There's nothing you can do.
I'm sorry, Captain. Goodbye.
What? No!
Oh, I think he missed his head.
Lucky.
What the?
What's that in the sky?
Sky? I can't see anything.
Not again.
I woke up again. You smell smoke. Oh no, the village is burning.
You've got to come with me. Now!
Let's follow the elder.
What's happening? The creature that causes fires. It's still alive.
That's not good.
You all need to get out of here. The villagers have agreed to construct an exit for you to take. Consider this our apology for what you both had to endure during your time with us. Good evening. If only the others had followed the surgeon so blindly. Take this. Show this to Banban. You'll know when to use it.
What is this videotape? Let's take it with us.
Now, be on your way. The true leader always with his village.
Ascend the Gavanium ladder. would be a ladder. It seems I've returned again. I don't see anything special around here. Let's go to that Flumbo ahead.
You're finally out!
How unfortunate.
Thank you for all you've done for me. So, I guess we're not playing hide and seek anymore then. But like, now what? I'm still trying to make sense of everything the Elder said. It explains a lot, like how tall I've suddenly become. But it also raises more questions than ever. Who took my place? How long have I been in that closet for?
Emergency announcement.
Attention, all beautiful citizens of my facility. The human fugitive is still on the run. The bounty has now increased to 12 lollipops. Catch them, and the lollipops are yours. And you, blue fugitive, I know exactly what will lure you to me. I have the person closest and dearest to your heart right here with me as we speak. So far, she's still breathing, but that can change the second I want. Both of you will make your way to me right now. I'm done playing. We're located at the secondary back bay. See you soon. Have a fantastic day. Father out.
Was that 7? We have to go! But how do we get there? This building is called a mapping station. You think we'll find something useful in there?
You are on your own from here. I've got better things to do.
Let's go to mapping station. The musical room. It's a mapping station. But why is there a musical room here? Here there is nothing but deep darkness and silence. Wow.
I need a break.
Objective. Solve the musical room. Find a way to proceed. You may talk to Flumbo to learn more about him.
You haven't seen a giant snake around here, have you? No. Please say no. I sure hope the others are okay. If I'm bigger, and 6 is bigger, does that mean they're all bigger too? What happened here? I enjoyed this place a lot more when it was just a bunch of us playing hide and seek. What happened here?
Now that we've heard Flumbo's story, let's explore this place. Let's check the note first. Count the different musical shapes in the balls and submit your findings. There are a total of 2 rounds. Simply remember the number of musical shapes in this area and press the button the same number of times. If you get it wrong, you'll have to start over and the number of notes will change. I'll try playing just 1 round. If you see the notes too, try to roughly remember how many there are. The key card appeared. Let's go back to Flumbo. Claim your reward at the dispenser. Objective: activate the map. The dreamy music has stopped.
Looks like you activated something. Let's see. It looks like some kind of a map. You can't see it? Strange. Okay, I see where the vat area is. It's not too far. Let's go. We have no time to waste.
I can't see it, but it seems Flumbo can. We should head inside there. Hey, let's go Flumbo.
I've seen these buttons before. They need to be held down by a lot of weight to activate. I'll stand here. You cross, hold it open from the inside, then I'll go.
It's my turn to press. Why?
Whoa! What's happening? Your thing isn't working. And now my thing isn't working anymore. Stay there. I'll see if I can find a way around.
It seems that no matter how long we wait here, Flumbo won't come. Let's keep moving forward. It says Banban's Picnic here. This is also a mini game. Banban's lost. Help him find his friends at every part of the park. I'll play just one round. I've already cleared one round. Simply watch the display carefully and press the button for whichever friend appears. And as the rounds progress, the number of friends keeps increasing. Actually, you just need to press in the order of the mascots, but this time it was a bit confusing. Banban loved the picnic. As a reward for the minigame, we can now press the switch. Suddenly I hear something shaking. Holy, who are you? Someone is calling me. Could it really be calling me? There's a lollipop here, but the camera angle won't let me take it, and it feels like a strange sound is getting closer. Who is this big-eyed friend? Is this a new member of the Banban family? Miss Mimicker, her eyes are on you. Yours should be on your surroundings. Simply run along the corridor. I'll continue the journey. If you keep following the path, you can see a rough map. You just need to roughly remember this map as you go. The music starting means it's chasing me again. Was this one still alive? Let's ignore that one and take another path. Don't forget to press this panel before moving on.
Through here!
You should open the very slow door in advance. Since you have to wait for it to open, you'll need to go around this area once. What a pitiful friend. Anyway, I survived the chase scene again.
If anybody asks, you did this. What was that?
Look at you, with your stupid little ears. You think you're so perfect, you and your human friend. You're not better than any of us! I will be back. You can be sure of that. Nobody escapes my fire.
The friend who liked plushies has disappeared from the game.
What was that about? Let's go. The place is right this way.
Objective: follow Flumbo. Pressing this button doesn't seem to cause any changes. And here's a note. Let's keep following Flumbo. This is just a simple junkyard. It watches from above. It's written here as well. Wow, something huge is staring at me. That looks like a pretty familiar friend. If you keep going this way, you can find a hidden note.
The map points to this building.
Wow, is this our destination? Let's go.
The Elder was right. I really was replaced. And by 6 of all people. The one person I truly thought was my friend. I feel like such a fool. This explains a lot of the strange things I've seen before I met you. Let's just find a way to get this elevator going. The map shows the entrance to the vat area is on one of the upper floors.
What? Is this elevator not working? Objective: find a way to activate the elevator. First, you need to press 5 buttons here. Huh? Are these Clorenzo's kids? From now on, the friends will keep following me. Something is written here. And there's a note nearby. Now let's look for the remaining buttons. Now there's only one left. But where's the last one? Cool. Here it is. Yay! Here's the key card. This is also a minigame zone. There are 4 rounds in total. You'll understand the rules just by looking. The rules are simple, right? Let's go straight to the final round. Even if you make a mistake here, you still have a few chances. So just play comfortably. I got a keycard as a reward for the minigame. Now let's activate the elevator.
I'm really upset. I don't know what to do or how to feel. And even when they decided to finally let me out, it was also they could harvest me for parts. This father guy, why does he care so much for 6 anyway? If we're so similar, shouldn't he care for me just as much?
I've reached the top of the elevator. What could be waiting next? Before opening this door, let me check one thing first. Warning, high galvanium concentrations. The door is open. Let's go, Flumbo. Secondary vat bay. Here as well. Just keep following Flumbo. This is the place Syringin mentioned earlier. I can see Syringin and Banban up ahead. Banbalina is also hanging from the ceiling.
I knew you wouldn't be able to hold back.
7! I'm getting you out of there! I know everything now! I was going to replace you, 6, and so you locked me away where no one could find me!
And how exactly are you going to save the world with this information? With the press of a button, I'll make you never see 7 again. Just give yourself up, Flumbo. To be blunt, we need parts of you. And only then, maybe I'll let 7 go. If she isn't also needed, of course.
Just do as he says, Flumbo. It's what's best for everyone.
Never! You've both already taken enough from me!
Well, you're already here. I might as well just go ahead and do it.
7! No! Is that a projector? Play the thing that the Elder gave you!
Objective. Play the tape.
Turn that off!
Wait, why? Let's watch it.
It's fake!
You're the reason I'm like this? Why would you do that?
At the time, you were just another random case to me. I didn't know you'd become my favorite experiment. But we can try to reverse it.
Favorite experiment?
I knew this would happen one day. Of all my creations, you were the most fascinating. It's a shame I won't see the final stage.
I see Nanny over there. It's been quite a while. Syringan also dived into the Gavanium pool.
There's one thing you need to know about me, Six. I'm not the perfect version of you that they wanted me to be, and you're not as imperfect as they want you to think. I'm just better at controlling my anger.
Objective. Stand next to the projector.
About to get messy.
This is truly an epic battle scene. But since they all fell into the Gavanium pool, what will happen to them? Objective. Exit the bay. Before leaving this place, let me check one thing. As you all know, there's a hidden keycard here. Now let's head toward the exit. What? I couldn't find you. Let's go in from here. This seems to be the secret room of this chapter. Uni Balloony says, the bigger my belly, the bigger my hugs. That looks like a face I've seen somewhere before. Huh? All will be uncovered? I've roughly checked everything in the secret room. Now let's keep moving forward.
Then, the Anteater enters the stage. She moved like smoke, silent, choking, inevitable. And I quote her, "You need me as much as I need you. Trust me." Now, the rules change.
That's all for today's video. I'll play it again when Last Ticket to the Abyss is released. Thank you.